Alright, what's up, guys? This is CRimZ guy here, Battle. So apparently, Nagi got me to play, uh, piece of shit. I mean, Pokemon Showdown. So, I'm actually playing Showdown now because it's not as broken as it was, like a month ago or whenever it first came out. Because I couldn't play that shit because it was so stupid. Anyways, so, I got here Battle versus this guy whose name is ChangeItUp. And it was a pretty decent battle, but, I don't know. This is just one of those battles where I just want to scream and punch my computer because shit happens. So whatever. Let's just get into this strange battle. I decided to lead off with Conkeldurr, and he decides to lead off with this Genesect thing. Now, I kind of predict the U-turn because I'm like, hey, you're scarfed, you're gonna U-turn, whatever, so I was gonna go for payback and then Drain Punch, but then he fucking freezes me with Ice Beam, and he turns out not to be scarfed, which I thought he was scarfed, but obviously he's not scarfed because he went for flamethrower right here and also burned me. So like in 2 turns he got fucking ice beam freeze and a fucking flamethrower burn, and I just wanted to choke his throat, like virtually punch my way to his computer and just smack him in the face because the fucking hacks. I hate you with a burning passion of the fucking flames that rival 1,000 suns. Anyways, enough of that. I just go for fucking. I don't even know what just happened, but I went for a U-turn. He has a fucking Heatran. I have another Heatran. Except my Heatran has a balloon, so he can't do jack shit to me. Except he predicts rocks, and that's a bird. And he went for Rapid Spin because hey, he's a Snarmy. Why the fuck else would that thing even exist? So I decided to go for the recover. He got the attack boost. With the attack boost, it's going to do about, 50% ish. So I was just like, let's just go for a recover again. There's really nothing on his team that can, like, be like, hey, I can wreck your shit. Except for maybe, like, Stoutland. But, yeah. So, I go into fucking this thing. I go for a U turn, which then he goes for Dragon Pulse. He shows that, he has Wish, Protect, and Dragon Pulse, and I'm like, what's his last move? Is it like Roar or something? Because he didn't go for like HP Fire or anything, so I was like, okay, you're Roar, I guess. Whatever. Anyways, at this point, I do go for the 1 layer of spikes. I do predict this switch into his Starmie, decide to go for the Brave Bird. Hoping that, I could go for Brave Bird again, as he dies, except he's going to go for a recover because he notices that, Brave Bird does less than half. So, that sucks. So I have to switch out. I'm going to go into Rachi. He's most definitely going to go for the recover. I'm just going to go for Trick here because I'm like, he's going to think I'm going to U-turn. Obviously, U-turn is not going to kill him, so let's trick his ass. And now he's locked into the Rapid Spin. And because of that, I'm going to go for the U-turn. If he wants to stay in and Rapid Spin, hey, good for you. I'm just going to get that big switch initiative into my own Heatran as I go for rocks again. Now at this point, it's like A, he's going to go for Water Move. B, he's going to go for Rapid Spin. Most likely he's going to go for Rapid Spin. So let's just go into this guy and U-turn. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that. And I'm hearing weird sounds outside, which is unfortunate. I don't know what that fuck. I don't even know. Anyways, so he goes for the U-turn. I'm like, hey, U-turn, and this kind of happens for like 3 turns because I'm an idiot. I think, I Earth Power. Yeah, I do Earth Power. At this point, I'm like, all right, I don't have his hazard. Like, he doesn't have hazards up. There's no reason for him to recover, like, whatever. There's no reason for him to Rapid Spin. So I predict the freaking water move going to Gastrodon, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go for Ice Beam because you're gonna go into Latias, and that does nothing. So obviously he's a very, very bulky Latias, and I kind of wanted to go for Toxic here. But I didn't want to take 2 Dragon Pulses plus Burn, which would probably kill me. So I was like, I'll deal with, I'm just gonna go for Recovery. He goes for the Wish. I decided to go for Scald, and hey, Burn is better than, not getting any status on him at all. So I was like, whatever, I really don't care. So I decided to Death Slaughter Conkeldurr because all he's doing is fucking chilling in the corner, being all like, yo, bro, I got freeze hacks on my ass, so, I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing. So I decided to fodder its thing. So yeah. Anyways, here I do go for the Brave Bird because hey, Brave Bird, let's go for it. It does damage, and that Genesect is an annoying piece of shit. So I'm gonna switch, go into Gastrodon, knowing that he has a special attack boost. U-turn isn't gonna do that much. At this point, I predict his U-turn, and I go for I go for the Ice Beam, thinking he'd go into Latias, but then I freeze him, and I'm like, really? I freeze the most useless Pokemon on his team at this point? Like, come on. Like, at least give me something cool. Like, I would have been fine with, like, a fucking frozen Starmie over this shit. Like, come on. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. But, yeah, so fucking this thing comes in, goes for Pursuit, and I'm like, whoa there. You got Pursuit. I'm a little bit scared here. Okay, but knowing that he does have the Pursuit, he's not gonna have Crunch, which is good to know. And to go for Brave Bird while he goes into fucking that thing. So I was like, yes, predictions are awesome. So I know that I don't know why he would go into Latias. So I was like, hey, let's go for Spikes, and then he actually does have HP Fire. So I'm like, the fuck are you doing? And I'm yawning again because I didn't sleep at all last night. So I'm going to go into Reuniclus because I know he doesn't have Roar or anything threatening at all. So I was like, hey, let's go for that big Calm Mind. And here I believe I do go for either A, Recover, or B, Focus Blast. I go for the Focus Blast and I miss. And that kind of made me almost throw my computer at the wall. But it was okay because I hit the second one. But he Whirlwinds me. I mean, he Whirlwinds me into this thing, which is going to just go for a U-turn, which is cool and all, because of the fact that I could go back into Skarmory. I could yawn more. The opponent's Pokemon became drowsy. And I can go for more Spikes. So, that's cool. Spikes. More Spikes! Yes! So, I have this Heatran. I really don't give a fuck if it has a balloon or not. I know he wants to get rid of my balloon. So, I wanted to take this time with my Flash Fire to go for Fire Blast, which would have taken this piece of shit out, but I miss. And I'm like, FML, because this thing is going to rape me. However, I do think he's going to go for a Wish. So, I don't know. Whatever. I decided to go for Rocks at some point. Yeah, okay, I go for Rocks right there. So, that's cool. I missed 2 Fire Blasts. Like, how homo is that? And then he gets a fucking crit. I'm like, bro, I know your dick is big, but please, I do not want it. So stop, okay? Like this hacks shit needs to stop. Okay? Thank you very much. Now he goes into this fat hippo piece of shit, and I'm like, I don't want to take an Earthquake, even though you're probably gonna Whirlwind. I don't want to take an Earthquake. So, yeah. But I do predict this switch. I'm gonna yawn for a fucking like 5th time now because I am tired, and I'm gonna go for a Calm Mind. He goes for Lava Plume. Now, he didn't have an item, and he went for Lava Plume. What the fuck were you? Whatever, I don't even care at this point. He has this fat mustache dog thing. It's going to go for a return on Skarm. It's going to die. I go into Rachi. I don't know if I would have lived one, but he doesn't think so, so I'm just going to fucking go for some Iron Heads and shit. Drain Punch right there, yeah, because I have Drain Punch randomly. Don't know why. But, yeah, so I'm going to yawn for like the 7th time. Holy fuck, dude. I need to sleep. When I upload this, I'm going to bed. Anyways, I keep going for Iron Heads. It really doesn't matter. I just don't want to take an Earthquake from this piece of shit. From my, or on my Reuniclus. So my Reuniclus has the highest amount of HP possible. And, he goes for Return. That's cool. I have Reuniclus. Return is not going to kill me, even though I believe he was banded. Or something of the sort. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I take him out. I do live the Dragon Pulse. This obviously is some weird set. It's like, because I know this Latias is weird. I'm gonna say that right now. Just the set itself is weird, but its EVs are even weirder. Like, it obviously has some offensive EVs because I am bulky as fuck, and this is doing 37%. So I don't know what's going on. But either way, I go for the Psyshock. He dies to his Burn and Sandstorm and his... I don't even know. That's the game. It's 1-0. It was a good game. If you guys understood what happened, good for you. So, with that being said, I will conclude this match with a I'm gonna go to bed now. So, yeah. See you guys.